Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. I've just changed the title. Title was wrong. We're not doing Le Mans again. We're doing Spa today. Shorter races. Not that crazy. Be on track in just a second. Right. I think we're set. Couple of online sprint races. Okay. Oh, I've got no feedback. I tested everything before the stream and it all worked. And now I've got no feedback. Ah. A stream curse. Alright, one second. I think I know the fix. That's staggering. I tested 2 sessions before the stream. Hold the phone. There goes me practice again. If this does 2 or 3 times without feedback, I may come back tomorrow and do this. Just because of the time lost every time this happens. Basically, I just got to reboot Steam. Crazy. I actually had this problem solved yesterday as well. Alright, fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm giving this 5 minutes to work. If it doesn't, we'll reevaluate this. Wonder what trips. Okay, we're reloading. Sorry about that. Sim waiting room. Suddenly turned like cold today. Else day based. Felt it.
Come on, let's go.
In a set. This is going to be a slight issue for me because I've registered for the race too. It's always when I register that I seem to hit flags. So if this goes to plan, if We're going to Spa for sub 20-minute races. I'm going to plan to do 2 of those. In between, I'll probably just do some practice. Is this stuff working today? Shocking feeling we're going to lose our practice time here. Sometimes this recovers and catches up. None of this is loading. Okay, here we go. I tell you what, for simplicity, I'm not even going to touch the practice server. I'm just going to load my own. Then we'll join the real event. Something's really gone spooky with this because all of my old settings have, like my last session and stuff, seems to have disappeared. All right. That looks fine. Take off the other classes. I just do a private practice to buy it. Whilst streaming, the game is lagging, so keep an eye on that. Turn down some graphics and stuff if it's really hard. Okay. It's like slow to a crawl now. I'm streaming, so I'm curious. Curious why. Shouldn't be an internet problem. I'm loading like a local. Damn, this half an hour practice is disappearing. Okay. Working. I'm just gonna start driving. Oh, feedback. Feedback. Yes. No explanation why it goes wrong. I just have to close Steam, reconnect my wheels, try again. Anyway. Troubleshooting over. Force feedback feels heavy enough. I'm not sure why. We've got most of the graphics dialed up. And once we're on track, it seems pretty steady. Like, frame rate looks good. I fixed something on my monitor settings today, which I wanted to test. Ooh, that's amazing. See if I can get like a slightly smoother frame rate. So far, so good. Curious side. So I learned yesterday from doing the mon that I was about like 3 seconds off what I really probably wanted to be at speed. Okay, so curious how I am here. I know the track very well, but I haven't driven this car here very much. So it'll be a bit of a learner as to whether we're like underdriving it or whatever. Brake later then. Okay. Good to know. Ah, traction control just killed my little donut. Time check for it. That's alright, that's 4 more laps. I don't know if that's flat with good timing. That's going to be something to figure out. Whether it's like a free flip. Okay, so the brakes don't lock up straight away. They lock up after like a half second. That's where I stand to gain the most time over my own current pace. Find the limit a bit more. I always love the excuse to race here though. Right. I get a good one in. It looks like sub 10s are going to be a target. Based on what I've done so far. I imagine the fast guys in the online lobbies are way below that. Soon find out. I always think ahead of these races at this track that it's a good chance to have some clean races, but then I forget. Kind of go the opposite here, because this corner at the start plus the 2x2 coming down the hill here, there's actually massive risk. Ooh, okay, so the lift, you don't want too much of a lift because the car like pivots off throttle. I'm actually going to make my life worse by doing that. Not sure whether to grab that curb or not so far. It seems to like drag the car around. If done well, it might help. If done badly, I'm going to crash. Especially if I'm battling with someone. I think that's flat as long as you commit. Oh yeah, we definitely need to be sub-10s. That's kind of borderline curve over the hill. I'm going to be a bit careful about that in the race. I think that little sector is going to be weak at first for me. Always did struggle with that. Also got to stop feathering the throttle too early. Starting to get a feel for it. I hope this makes for good racing. I haven't tested one of these yet. This class is very close. I'll do with finishing this lap with the time just to see how far off I am pace-wise. As I say it, I've just invalidated the lap. I'm gonna hate that chicane in the red. That. So it would have been 6/10. So somewhere in the 9.5s, 9.5s. Oh. Actually got some time. That works, but it feels slow up the hill. One more, maybe? I'll do one more. Yeah. Actually, I thought it was going to be slower, but once you roll through there quickly, you can sort of get away with it. Right. Just a slight lift. Very slight. Probably flat out with skill. So I probably need to learn to carry a little bit more corner speed in this car. I think I'm overslowing it at times. Already a second up. Yep. Hey Barry, multi-stream indeed. Hopefully, did chat appear on the stream? Hopefully both chats should appear for you on the stream. If not, I'll check that before I race. I think I can see it. It's just a tiny little preview for me. But yeah, welcome in on the YouTube side, dude. Hope it's looking and sounding okay for you. Congrats on being my first YouTube chatter officially today. I had a couple of people run over from Twitch yesterday to sort of test it, but okay, great. It should show both chats for you, so that if you see like comments from the like Twitch is quiet at the moment, but if there's comments from Twitch, you should see those in the same place. Try and keep everyone looped in. Okay, I think 208s are going to be the target, but whether I can do that in race 1, I better time, eh? Well, welcome in, Barry. I'm glad I can see your chat. I need to fix the chat window slightly, but if I can do that. Me, that is. Okay, and then I broke it. Oh, I'm so pleased I saw your chat straight away, though. Good. So yeah, we're doing a couple of these today. There's a 45-minute gap ish after this one, so I got some time to fill in between. Oh, look at the timing. Starting service. It's not holding your messages for as long as I'd like, so I might fix that, but get there. Checking my Twitch titles correct now. I annoyingly started my stream with the wrong title today because I completely forgot. Online races LMP2. Cool, cool. Yeah, welcome. Hope you enjoy the stream. I'm open-minded at the moment where I stream, because I'm making bits and bobs for YouTube again. At the moment, I'll probably split between the two, and then a bit of luck, we'll get a few more people find us through YouTube too. Oh no, we're fine. I thought my YouTube had got pretty. I will admit it's a bit faffier having two platforms to like be ready for, but having the option to do it and I pay for the internet that'll cover me doing it, so I feel like let's make the most of it. Okay. This might be a bit of a shock here. Depending on my split. I'm really not stressed if we're start from the back and run from the back. Yeah. Not browsed Twitch for a while. Too much semi-nudity. It's yeah. Oh. Oh. Well, don't worry. We can rejoin without we can rejoin without stress. I'm curious if it does that again. It'll make me wonder if my graphic settings are starting to bonk it, but I think crashes like that are to be expected at the moment. Speaking of, I should get crew chief. But yeah, the platform can pretty much throw anything at you. Yeah, I quite like platforms where it feels a bit more tailored to what you watch and the platform, and it kind of responds to that. You know, I've noticed on YouTube if I look at race or sim race material, I'll very quickly get recommendations on that stuff. Like it works. And so if I watch to the point that if I watch a video that's unrelated, like how to do this on your PC or something, I'll sometimes watch it in a different browser or on a non like relevant account so that I don't start getting 15 videos on like how to do stuff on PC when I don't I don't want. I just realized you guys are going to need a crew chief audio feed as well. I can do that. Not worried about the crash if it's fine this time because I'll only miss practice. We've done it anyway. Crashes again? I don't know what my problem is. It's gonna be a bandwidth problem. Yeah. Crew chief. Hey, Buttermodus over on YouTube. Hello, buddy. They start every hour and a half. So there's just been one now, and then there'll be one in 90 minutes. I'm a little bit scared that it's gonna crash and I'm not gonna get in, and I'm just gonna get a DNF. But I'm like fingers crossed here for. I don't know what it is. I joined a 2.4-hour race yesterday, so it's a me side problem. I'm surprised, and we lasted the whole race without a crash. Or gonna slightly screw me over though if this takes too long. I just realized, is there a another Le Mans race that's gonna clash with this? Because that will. Oh, okay. Gonna do anything. I'm just gonna wait. It looks like we might be loading in. So yeah, they're basically every event is 45 minutes as a slot, but the next slot is the GT cars, and then it flips back to LMP, which I do like how they do that. They kind of force alternate it. Yeah, so if you missed the sign up for this one, 45 minutes to the next race, and then 45 minutes again for this race again. So I'm gonna have a gap in between, which I'll probably just chill and do some laps. I don't think I'll go to the GT field. Okay, I think we might just make it. I might have to go without quali at this rate. But yeah, if YouTube starts working, I'm more than willing to just put the streams on there. Right, we're almost there. What I might do like another day or after this race is I might change my graphic settings. Just take the edge off them and see if I get the same loading delay. Yeah. This race is 7 minutes away, but you have to have registered on the hour or the half hour that it starts. Yeah, so we got a race in basically as soon as quali's done, we're racing. There you go, qualifying 5 minutes ago. I might get one lap. There you go. I hope I didn't rush that. It looks stable now. 5 laps of fuel. All right, I can get one lap in, I think. 2 if I'm fluky. In fact, 2 might be possible. But again, like I say, I don't mind where I start here.
Push. All right, Frankie, we've got 5 minutes to set a lap. Your brakes are cold. Take it easy. 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes left.
You guys let me know if crew chief sounds okay. I've added it now. I had it on yesterday, but the stream wouldn't have heard it, and I've just realized that. No game sound? Oh yeah, has that been the case the whole time? Or is that just since it crashed? Yeah, I can see that. Hang on. Yeah, no, I can see that. I don't know if it's been doing that all night or whether. 1 second. Why isn't that working? Is it
Air
because
temps
of crew
rising. It's
chief?
now 25 Celsius.
I don't know if it was working before. Or crew chief might have butchered it a bit. Uh, 1 second. No sound? We're just not going to set quality time then, I guess. Honestly, guy, I go live and everything that I set up just gives up.
Fastest lap for Vernay, 207.60.
All I can think to do is put desktop audio on. That's just a bug, and I probably have to restart the stream, and OBS and stuff. Let me add a desktop capture for now.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Right. Does that fix it for now? It's okay, I'll just not qualify. Like, this is only the first race. I don't want to stress too much. Desktop. I just can't run music because it will all record. That should have given you some sound. Am I right? It's back. Okay, so I've done a short-term fix just for this stream. You've got my desktop audio, so we're gonna go without on Twitch. I'll just go without music today. I just for simplicity, basically. I often filter out the music so it just doesn't make. But I still have something going on. All right, let's just check the sound levels are okay then. I hope it is okay with me just starting from the back. Like, I've never not qualified in this. It's gonna dislike my rating for doing this, but
Pit exit's clear, don't cross the white line.
So what's happened is OBS is not picking up the game for some reason. There's a channel. Usually I have
It's just 207.00.
One of those nights, guys. One of those nights. If it's too loud, just hit me up. I've knocked a little bit off it.
That's the end of the session. P17.
Good job. Alright, thanks for the feedback, guys. I don't know if I was doing the whole stream without that audio on. That's never happened before. Okay, from the back, no time. Had we qualified, we would be in like P12 probably at best. So I don't think too much love lost there. Hello, Chris Cross. Yeah, thank you. It should go down a bit usually, so thank you. All right. We'll test it this race, and then I can tweak it after this race. I've brought it down a few dB, so as long as it's not like drowning me out and I'm just yelling over an engine. All right, we're about to go from the back in a spa race because my quali session was cut off by a game crash and a audio crash. I love it. Well, my kind of game. Hell yeah. I'm loving it. Yeah, it's the perfect kind of mix of like online racing. It's fun to drive. I get it to run a tad smoother. I'll be happy, but probably, yeah, I will fix a couple of things between race. Wait. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the session to end. Thought for a minute I can drive 206s at the front. I swear I'm being paired up with drivers way above my current, like my current practice level. So yeah, we'll just run from the back and see if we can pick up some places, right? 10 laps is 20 something minutes. That's safe fuel. Yeah, sandbagging. Yeah. Card rolls as well. Okay, fingers crossed. We can at least get a race in here. Thanks for hanging tonight. But yeah, we're broadcasting this on Twitch and YouTube. So choose your weapon. Dealer's choice. That guy's back too. All I can say about being at the back is we'll either be in the middle of the crashes or we'll be lucky enough that they happen with time. Oh, see you, mate. That's it. It feels a bit like sport mode in GT7 in that there is consistent 2 or 3 race options every week. So it's quite familiar, and the lobby sizes are similar at the moment. I would say it actually has a certain familiarity to GT7, but driving wise, quite different. Like R Factor 2 is the closest. It feels worlds apart from ACC feel, which is fine by me because I've not been very tuned into ACC handling for a while. Tracks feel very similar though, like track models. I think with all sims having laser scans and stuff now, it's leveled the feel of all tracks. Okay. Allow me to shut up just for a second here. Am I going to have to start on the chicane?
Go.
Yes. So, no qualifying. Some practice, old tyres. See what we can do. You guys in the gravel? Okay, the tyres are worryingly cold right now. Thank you for the good luck. Cheers, Harry. Thanks for the feedback as well. Hopefully the engine sound's not too bad now. There's a lot of gravel in the air. Alright, luckily no cars in the middle of the track.
Frankie. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Do with moving past this guy at the moment, but I don't really know what grip I've got. If I can sneak past him, I think then I can jump onto the train ahead. I feel like I'm more confident through the apexes. I'm gonna get cocky. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's almost like official scans now, like a baseline. Balance is good, thank you. Yeah, thanks for watching on both platforms, by the way. It's
Yellow flag.
appreciate it. People are very good at rejoining in this, and the amount of cars I've seen reversing across track and stuff before the road's clear. You probably didn't know there was another car coming, but still. Okay, well there's a freebie for now. I can see the field edging away a bit here, so I either need this guy ahead to do what he's doing now and just get up to speed and I'll follow him, or I'm going to have to try and get some clean air.
Green flag, sector 3.
There's a lot of dust being kicked up.
Yellow flag.
Second car down.
Green flag in sector 2.
This guy's very slow in the late apexes and I'm having to hit the brakes. It's harming me a lot for pace, but I'm having to be careful because I'm going to drive into the back of him. He's doing nothing wrong, but my closing speed on him is quite something. I would much rather get past and move forward and make us both quicker. Because I can see 3 or 4 seconds disappearing ahead, look, everyone's gone. He wants to fight for it.
The leader has just done a 209.03.
This is the fight we have. Oh my god.
Yellow flag, sector 1.
Here we go.
Sector 1 is green. P3's binned it.
Clear left.
Let's go.
Come on, Frankie. Good stuff.
Thank you,
Keep it
Christmas. It's nice to be behind the wheel. Had to wait until I was motivated though, you know, I had to wait until I really felt like I was doing it for myself. I'm really pleased with that overtake, I'll be honest. I had to be so patient that lap. At least I've got clean air now.
We need to get some heat into them. The gap to Renault behind is now.
So all my references, I've got to sort of recalibrate now. In clean air, it's actually quite easy to make silly mistakes. I'm not braking slightly early to, you know, avoid the other car.
Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
I think there's a chance I could zoom back up to these guys. See how consistent I can be. Main goal is to just, you know, survive and focus on the next one. I'm kind of pleased that people are battling and people are going off
Frankie,
and stuff.
keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Keeps the whole thing alive. What I don't have is draft, so... Oh, thank you. Yeah, be on either platform, honestly. Just thank you for watching. No stress where you prefer to watch it. Honestly, I'm just glad people can. Hey! Okay, don't go wide there. It's not worth it. Got a massive telling off there for doing that. Hey! Crisscross his name on both platforms. There you go. If you have any issues with the YouTube side of the channel,
Sector 1 is green.
obviously I can't deal with them in the race, but there's things I can improve once I settle into using YouTube. Just let me know. Bit of a rookie on the YouTube side. So I don't know if I can add the emotes yet. Whether I have to, I could check that. Whether I have to do a bit more with it. I'm willing to put some up there. I'm matching pace. I definitely need these guys to start distracting themselves.
The gap to Burton ahead is now 3.8 seconds.
We could close it. Slowly but surely. For a very low practice run, I'm feeling okay so far.
Keep digging. Okay, Frankie, we're halfway through. Yellow flag, sector 3. I think P2's binned it. Left side tyres are cold.
I almost feel like my tyres have gone
Gap to Renault behind is now
Cold.
3.4.
all race, but maybe that's just crew chief being picky. I feel a lot about that. Oh my god, dude, we've got some race banter incoming.
Sector 3 is clear. Sectors 1 and 3 are 0.30 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.4
I wonder if I can,
off the pace.
I think I can turn that off. I'd like it if I can. Yeah, I feel like I must have the muscle memory at Spa by now. We've done like 24-hour events here, done like all-day races, done it in just about every sim, even back to GT Sport days. And the main challenge is getting to know the car and the grip level in the sim. Definitely go quicker with more confidence. That was much nicer. 3 seconds, come on. Again, these guys are running line astern. I need them to be slightly more engaged in a fight, really. Just to give me time to make all that lost time up. Yeah, GT Sport, a heck of a lot of time on that.
Gap to Burton ahead is now
Probably
3.0
Project Cars before that. Probably, well, not the first thing I really spent time on sparring. Not sure. Fascinating to know.
The leader is just done 207.46.
Come on, let's catch these guys. I
Right,
pray they
Frankie.
keep
Right,
these fixed
focus, keep
races.
it
I think
smooth.
it's a
That's 5
fantastic
minutes to go,
format
5 minutes.
for not just overthinking everything and spending hours trying to fine tune it all when you just want to go racing. Yeah, the muscle memory doesn't really leave you for sure. 2.5. Hopefully 3 laps to go as well. I'm hitting my pace a bit more now. I know there's more out there too, but I'm sort of trying to mediate that with finishing. And if you remember half the race gone, they did some great events at Spa as a commentary team. Oh, we're so close to this battle. We're so close. At least I've got something to chase. Thanks for flagging the audio issue, by the way. I'd have hated to do a whole race before I fixed that.
The gap to Bertie in front is now 2.2.
Come on. Hop in and drive.
Tyres are cold.
Aside from game crashes and menu freezes, that's probably what's kept me going here and got me into it. Oh, just a bit hot. Needs to be in the spin. Alright, couple of laps.
The gap to Renault.
Now they're
Is
fighting.
increasing. It's now 7.4. You need to push if we're going to hold this position.
Oh, I'm not looking behind, crew chief.
Okay, Frankie. The next
Yeah,
car
in
is 30.
a mustard-coloured Mazda 787 in abysmal weather as well, right? I remember crashing it. Great paint job there. Okay, here we go. Lock in. Have to be ready to dodge anything here. I don't have much time to make a
There's
move.
2
but
minutes left. 2 minutes.
and put some pressure on and see what happens. Might find the guy ahead runs away now if this guy starts looking in the mirror. But be careful with curbs here. If you get too much of an early, like, get too much grip, and you slow down a little too much for the apex, it'll send you around. Right, one lap to see what happens. Alright. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to cut him there. I'd like to have made the move there.
1 more to go. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. You're a second off the pace in Sector 2. Sector 3 is 0.42 off the pace.
I don't know if the slipstream is going to be enough over the hill though. Yeah, tactical gravel. I'm definitely strong enough to pass, but I think I've got too little time. There's the places where he's confident, just about cover him. Not made mistakes where I can really capitalize yet. If those two had had a bit more of a back and forth, it might have been different. I'm not going to do anything crazy at the chicane, but
Your left side tyres are cold.
we've gone all the way up to 12, guys. So, no matter what, we've made some gains. And distracting. Oh!
Clear right.
Oh!
P9. Okay, that's the finish. Well done, mate.
I don't think it was P9, was it?
Acknowledged. Pit stop requested.
Woo! What a finish! Oh, I didn't want to do that. Tried to do a replay, but it might just crap itself. P9? I'm trying to work this out. Yes, look, 22.8, 22.91. Oh, you cheeky monkey. Great battle with Burton there. Great battle. I knew if I was patient in that last chicane, I'd watched his line a couple of times and I knew I had like a cutback option, but it all depended how he drove it on the last lap. So I kind of faked that outbraking thing to hopefully like take his mind off it. Oh man. I don't know why, but my replay tool just working right now. Man, if they can add replays though, that'd be great. Damn, I'm happy with that though. Happy with that. That is the kind of race I've been hoping to get. No qualifying either. I do like this. Eight positions. And we got into the eights too, so I obviously zoned in. But look at the I get no driver rank for that because basically it's so frustrating. I can't help it if the game crashes and things go wrong. But a lot of the expectation is loaded into quali. I feel like that should give me more benefit of the doubt for the fact I still made 8 positions. Plus, I got knocked for race contact after the flag, so I need to be careful with that. But we're gaining safety all the time. My driver rank just, I think it's still leveling out because I had some really good results to start, and now everyone's speeding up, and the game's like, hey, you should be on pole. So yeah, I think there should be a bit less weight on the qualification process because I've only got 6 minutes, and if something goes wrong, that's my qualifying over. That feels a little bit steep. I think to start from the back and finish in the top 10 should be worthy of a small amount of driver rank. Oh, that was a good race. Enjoyable. So yeah, I'm surprised we don't see a split to each other, but the gap was marginal, like 200ths max. I'm not going to worry about the stats at the moment because until I can start loading lobbies without crashing. Then thanks, Barry. It's good to have you here. Appreciate the chat. Thanks for the support with the stream errors as well. We're up to safety 3. We've almost got like silver level safety, I think. Don't seem to have issues with that. We do seem to have issues with results. So yeah, there'll be another race here. The GTEs are still at Fuji. I was kind of hoping that would change because I'd like to try some different tracks, but I'm just going to stick with LMP. The next one is at 2200 my time. I think I'll do that because that gives me a chance to quali for it. So I'm just going to do the dreaded. I'm just going to quit the game. And I'm going to find out if I can fix audio thing or not. Bear with me a second. Hope if I change the sources for a minute. Fortunately, I think it's going to be a restart OBS and try again another day to get the game sound back. Working with like a hacked fix. Part of me just wants to play Rocket League for half an hour between races. I think I'll do a few more laps. Try this again. Well, well, well. Hello, you. What's up, Sakame? Very welcome name to see. How you doing? Been some time, huh? Bear with me. I'm just. I'll sound check in a minute. I had to kill my music because I had to abandon sound channel. Right, so I'm doing that thing where you just sit in silence and like having the music on. Have you been remotely tempted to sink your teeth into anything like this? I don't know where you stand at the moment with time in the seat. But I'm good. Yeah, I've been off racing for at least a year with like the occasional cameo, drop in, drop out. This is the first time I've actually got interested for more than a day. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna change. I think we'll just leave that. They've really caught something with it that's hard to put your finger on, in my opinion. Whether it's because it's based off of like a real life series, whether it's because they've actually built it off a nice feeling platform to drive, because it is satisfying to drive. I'm not great with the R Factor model. It's not my first like most natural kind of go quick physics, but I'm working on it. But yeah, the visuals look good. The sound, it feels like it's not surround, but it just feels full. You know, when you get a car blast by you or you lap a car, like you really like get that impression. At least I think so. Still got my second. Right, bear with me while I try this. I'm just gonna see if I've made a fix, whether I've broken it. Gotta wait for the sim to load anyway. If this doubles up the sound, I'll stop it as soon as possible. I have got really wound into the LMP2 at the moment, and obviously it doesn't matter which you pick. You know. I can't decide what GTE is making me smile yet, and a lot of that's the sound. So like the Ferrari's very drivable, but kind of sounds like someone's playing the audio through like a radio or something. Like it just doesn't have the same grit as like, you know, you sit in the Porsche and you really like notice it. Yes, and the Aston was going to be my choice of car actually, just for the sound and the. I just love the brand anyway. Please say my feedback hasn't turned off. There's certain bugs I just can't get around at the moment. Right, I fixed the game sound though. I think. So. The AI
increasing. It's now 24 Celsius.
Just pulled out of the garage into me. Okay.
That's the end of the session. B6.
I'll tell you actually, when my feedback comes back. Oh my goodness, right. This is the one bugbear that is making me luckily I like the game enough to not let it, you know, get to me, but I lose feedback very easily between sessions. And I can't put my finger on why. So now we'll find out if... So like I fixed the audio, which means I can put music back on if that carries on working. But... Oh, look who it is.
All the plums out there in the chat, look at
I
them
have it
go.
inverted,
They're wild.
yes.
They're crazy.
Mine actually came inverted as well, so... What up, Iceman? I don't even need to ask what you were doing tonight. I don't even need to ask. I am just restarting the game for the 7th time, which isn't a slander on the game. It's just not been my lucky night. So we are playing. We just had a wicked race though. I lost my quali session, started from the back. We went from 17th to 9th. So I'm not a last to first kind of driver. I'm not that cocky, but kind of got away with it. Okay, fingers crossed, please, that all my feedback is working. How did you get on, by the way? Did you have a good one? Thanks for raiding in, dude. Okay, first test. Have we got sound back from the sim? If so, I can bring the music back. Yes.
Come on, let's go.
You guys just double check for me. You can hear the game still, right?
Faster than the cars ahead.
I'm just making sure that's going to the stream. You're hearing all this like ants and crazy action? Good. Yeah, I was in the last race that just ended. Were you running? You were in a race with someone who went from 17th to 9th. There's no way. There's no way. Where did you finish? Wait, I can look at the result. I mean, it could just be a mega coincidence, though. I'll check the result. Right, music. Okay. Oh, that's nice. You won't hear this on YouTube, by the way. My profile. It might just be a mad fluke, but I didn't see many names in that race because it was kind of hectic for me, so I wasn't really switched on as to who was actually in the race. Pray for me that the feedback comes back because I don't want to keep reading. Oh, maybe it was a coincidence. This is the lobby I was in. I can't say if it was either of you guys. It looks like a different one. I'm pretty sure if I'd seen the Jackson, assuming you were using it, legit name. But thanks for calling in, by the way, Sakame. It's really nice to catch up. Okay. I'm just gonna run some laps for my sanity. And I have 40 minutes till the next one starts, so I need to make sure I go register just before that. I get so many accidental crashes and things that I don't register till just before the event now. Because if you register and don't join, you still get a DNF. A little bit. No worries. I'm using my Frank Lucid name anyway. Yeah. No worries. Sorry, I'm not borderline just doxing you right out of the hat. Like, yo. To all my, legions of viewers and worldwide audience. Oh, man. Apologies. Finish fifth? Is this was it your first night of getting stuck in, Iceman, or feel like you've had a few sessions? No, I get you. I get you. I just felt bad that I'd blurted your name out. Without sense checking it. Okay, cool. I'm actually excited to not know your name on there in case it's one I don't know. What is it like? Is it some like troll racing name? These work. I wish there was a fast way of testing if feedback was working, like in the menu. Welcome, Wavy Don. Nice to see you. Hope you've had an alright night. I have been riddled with errors on all fronts tonight, but I think we're surviving it. I think we're holding it down. Just checking a second. No, we're good. I'm just checking I haven't lost my YouTube. Yeah, feel welcome to, man. It's it's yours to share or not. I'd be fascinated. Also, if you'd rather it wasn't, you want me to keep it like on the DL. That'd be wicked. Yeah, or just hit me, but then next race I'm probably going to blame you for every time I get hit, so I don't know whether you want that. Okay, well, here we go. Here we go. I have feedback. Big reveal. I'm not a noble. I'm disappointed, Buttermodus. I'm disappointed. We currently don't have control of any lobbies that we join, do we? So it's just going to be a complete, like, fluke if it happens. I think my driver rating's going to let me down for a long time. Simply because my practice amount versus race amount is probably not balanced. I do very well for someone who doesn't put the practice. I heard a beep. What was the beep? Oh, I got a prime as well! You legends. Thank you, dudes. You don't have to go and do that shit, dude. Thank you. Did anyone else hear a beep as well? Was that just in my ears? Or if... No, it freaked me out a little bit. Thank you for the prime, mate. Great to have you along. At some point you can teach me how to drive again, please. Alright, random question while it's in my mind. Has anybody looked at Moser kits? Either prospectively or having owned it or having tried it? Oh, is that my shifter saying, no you don't? Okay, good. As long as it's a car thing, as long as it's just user error, I'll take it. I thought it was like the sim about to implode. I think you're right, actually. I think if you jam around with gears and it's blocked, you get the beat. Yeah, good shout. But yeah, I'm still rocking the trusty T300. It's got me through many sims. In terms of value for money, I think I've definitely got that, you know, maxed out. What did I do this time? Oh, I've got to turn crew chief back on for you guys as well. Nah, it keeps beeping at me. What do you want from me? Oh, good. Thank you again for the prime, dude. Really kind. Great to have you back in the room, you know. Glad to hear. I know you're on a different kit for sure. I just think aesthetically that brand could be interesting for me. If I was going to go DD. Oh. Could be then. Could be. I wonder why I've not heard that before. Yes. I have no problem with Fanatec, but I also have no particular incentive to choose them over anyone else. I know they're a staple and all. Moser's just got like an allure for me. But I've neither road tested it or spoken to people who are like long-term happy users of it. No, I think now GT7 will stay as a almost like I love loading it up. I love loading it up, but it's almost like a sofa experience for me now, and it's sad to do that to G. I wish they made that game online. Maybe I'm accidentally double shifting or something. I'll have a look. I'll take a break from this in 5-10 minutes or whenever I'm happy, and then because they teased out a newer one, which again, like the aesthetic was nice. I don't know what this beeping is anymore. Probably probably something to do with the session that I've loaded in. The R3. It's dried out for you, GT7. Yeah, I wish it didn't. It might have kept me in the racing sphere if it had been a good online experience. It's the one part of the game they just didn't evolve at all. Yeah, I will happily not have a PlayStation compatible wheel. I mean, I can keep this one if I really want to, but I don't really have space. Nice. I'm going to turn crew chief back on for you guys. And then see if
That's
that
barely a
breaks.
scratch, mate. Just ignore it. New fastest lap for Hansen, 208.68.
There we go. Should be working for you. Shout out to Sakame for the Prime today. Thank you for all the recent subs. Thank you if you've also tuned in on YouTube. If you want to know what YouTube is saying,
Sector 2 is now green.
it should be part of the chat on the left of the screen. It should be integrated. If you see I'm commenting on something and you can't see the chat, it should hover on stream for just about long enough. I need to stop it fading though, because I miss the odd YouTube comment because it fades off. Yeah, I had 7s and 6s at the top of my lobby, so I knew I was... Oh shit, I forgot I'd loaded the AI. Give him a little space. I don't really want to follow him right now. I've noticed there's a lot of drivers who basically are quick out the box and are going to need a few races to get filtered up. I've done very well on safety, but I don't know if that's going to pay off. Yeah. I probably need to go unsafe and ruthless, and then I'll start ranking up as a driver. Very fond of the steward system, where it evaluates for a second whether you've actually made a mistake that made time or whether it was just a mistake that didn't make time. I feel like that's a fair way of managing it on the sim.
New fastest lap for Hansen, 208.54.
I need to make this AI a bit quicker. This is a good reference. I'd say I need to make the AI like 5% tougher, maybe. I've got it on like 97%.
That's 20 minutes to go.
I want it to reflect lobby pace. I'm getting into the feel of this car though.
Left side tyres are cold.
I'm not saying I'm driving it correctly, but I feel like I'm dialing into it. ACC used to make me like scream because you'd go off track and it would give you a warning, but you barely even recovered from the mistake and you'd already got warned. Which in an endurance race where you only get like 3 warnings. Also, why didn't they scale the warning system? That always surprised me. I think I've noticed on this you get a scaled... Don't take my word on that, actually. Ooh, okay. Bit of Tokyo Drift. In fact, I want to see that.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Hood broken? Oh. Oh no, I'm typing in my chat. My chat was just saying like P. No. lost it. Right, 1 second. Might quickly have a look at Moser just while I've paused. Right, this is what I need. Base. More interested in the wheels. The base will just be buying the level that suits the rig. That's just like a strength back level. You guys can see this, right? Yeah, I always liked the aesthetic. There are other good brands with good aesthetics too, but this caught my eye last year. Like, this is very similar to the frame of wheel and the style that I already have. And it's got more, like, a bit more functionality on it. You know, you can look at like the GSI stuff. I don't mind the wheel shapes. I don't know if I want a wheel that's got this many. I don't know if I need that many. I guess once you've got them, you use them, right? You adapt. Just don't know if I don't know if I'm suited to a GT wheel where I'm fixed. I don't think I move my hands very much. I probably could get on quite well with one. Not like I'm doing the old driving lesson. Those pedals look. I like that accelerator's like a full. Like a. You could like prop your whole foot on there. Interesting. These come as like load cell ready to go. It'll be slightly higher in euros, won't it? Can't remember what our currency rates are these days. Probably nearer 500 euros. Actually, correct me if I'm wrong on that. Not cheap though. So if I really wanted to go for that, there you go. You get like a bundle probably. That's what we're talking about. Anywhere from base at 460, which is like your. To me, the R5, the way that's mounted and stuff, looks like it's going to be at the very low end of strength and feedback. You're probably looking at bloody hell. You're looking at nearly $1,000. Must be less. Oh, 675 in euro? I don't know. I can't remember how we rate to the. Gonna have to Google it. Round wheel mod? Is that a. Does that turn a GT wheel into a round wheel? Yeah, okay. Interesting. I'm not seeing what. I wonder if they've got another one on the way. What was it you said? The R3. Interestingly, that's got like a console button layout. Xbox. See, I wouldn't go for that because it's got the Xbox. Yeah. Nice. It's not the one I was thinking of though. Maybe I'll have to go and check the one. The one I saw was a really clean, minimal black and red mainly. Yeah, I'll look into that when I'm not live and then let you know. Yeah, Euro's higher. That's what I thought. That's higher than I expected. All right. Never see my mouse when I'm.
Green flag, sector 1.
That's the beep if you double shift. I don't know what the other beep is.
Fastest lap for Hansen, 208.50.
Oh,
Incident in
I've.
sector 1, yellow flag. Green flag in sector 1.
How do I fix that? I fast forwarded the game. Anyone know the keybinds
flag in
that I've
sector
hit
1.
by accident?
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Anyone know the keybind? Ah! Look at this, guys. If you practice, you can achieve greatness.
Yellow flag in sector 2. The bodywork's in pretty bad shape. We might need to fix that.
Right. I don't know how to fix this.
That's a new fastest lap for Hansen,
Benny,
208.46.
excuse me. Benny Hill music is all we needed. Has anyone got a split second to Google this speed bug? Just to find out if I might have hit a key on the keyboard, maybe? Did I fix it? Oh, it's X. It's X. That's actually really cool. I can zoom out of the
It looks
pits
clear. Green flag sector 2.
without speeding.
Your brake temperatures are low. You need
So
to get some
I can
heat
be
into
like,
them.
you know what? Let's just hurry this lap up a bit. How surreal is that? But, you know, we'll just fast forward the tyre warming here. I still don't know why it's beeping at you. Iceman with the have you turned it on and off again? Yeah. That's what I was going to do. Oh my god, it feels like slow motion though when you turn it off. I feel like I'm not moving. Right, 15 minutes and then we go racing again, by the way.
Blue flag.
I'm not going to be prattling about all night. How patient is the AI? I've got them quite aggressive and it shows. They don't hang about. Okay. Okay.
You've had a lot of air damage there, mate. Bodywork looks pretty fucked. Blue flag.
On your left, clear left.
You know what I mean? They ain't like doing that AI thing where they like back off and slow down. They're just
Yellow
like,
flag in
mate,
sector 2.
you better get off my line. Let's do an actual warm-up. All humor aside, actually get back in. I was in a good zone before I started messing about. AIs couldn't handle it. Do you know, actually, I think it was
Pit
Jimmy
exit's clear.
that
Green flag in sector 2.
managed to bug the AI out. And I don't know if that's what he accidentally did to cause it. There's this... I think I was watching it, but he has this crash. And then all the AI just starts plowing into the wall around him. It's a really funny clip. And I wonder if he'd accidentally turned that on or not, or whether it was another bug, a different bug. This is the perfect track for me to start to get to know this car. Because as we were talking about before, it's probably the track I've done the most time on in different sims. And it's by no means like my strong track or anything. I don't think I excel at Spa, but I know it well enough to know that like what feels like a good or a bad lap overall. Some tracks I do find it very difficult to sense where the time is. Le Mans actually, I knew I should have been about 3 or 4 seconds faster last night, and I just didn't know where the time was because I just don't quite have that feel for it. But Spa, I don't know. Gives me a bit more confidence in trying to learn the car. If I could get a 207, I'd be pretty happy. Oh, is that too much? Unfortunate. I'll have to watch the timer over the line. See what we would have got. I think if you entirely cross the white line, it's a cut and dry. Like invalidate.
Okay, Frankie, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Okay, this session ends before I need to sign up, so as long as I get out of there just at the end of this session, we can sign up for the next race. Something about the layout in this track that really like winds you in, like you really get into a flow state on it. It was worth trying.
Yellow flag, caution.
I went way beyond the grip limit, but I was curious.
Sector 3 is clear, green flag.
I'll actually get as good an exit from that anyway. I felt like I had a good braking point there, but I was just too loaded up as I put the car in. Yeah, I'm starting to go flat there now. Like the confidence level is starting to build.
Sector 1 time is good.
Greedy that purple sector. This one won't be though. Over the shop. not sure how much time I have left in the final game. No idea how good my reference lap was. Only a bit of time. That would have been half a second quicker.
Sector 3 is 0.29 off the pace.
Got a little bit too cocky. Oh, yes. Okay, there's like a tolerance of like if you correct the line quick enough without pulling like throwing your car off track. There's a tiny bit of forgiveness. So much time to gain there if I'm patient. It was going to be worse than it was. That middle sector was actually a bit of a shocker. I thought I was onto something there. No. That's my, I switch off just at the wrong moment there. Yeah, we can do a 7. The online race is very soon, but this is just a AI lobby so I can warm up. Eight minutes. I'm gonna park it and go register just in case my game crashes. We've got a 207 buried in there. I'm just gonna slam the brakes here. Just see where the tolerance is on them. Oh, there's
Yellow flag sector 2.
There's a small window where you can hit the brakes, and that's maybe a lot of the time I'm giving up. I thought it would lock up instantly. Actually, there's like
That's the end of the session. P1.
a couple of meters where the full brakes are actually. I'm not going to start slamming them, but I probably do need to cross them a bit. Oh, please no crashes. Come on. Gotta register. For 6 minutes. What do we do with 6 minutes? And then... Okay, I thought it had frozen then. Can't apply enough. Is that a pedal problem? Is that a hardware issue? Or like, does it show full braking in the menu, in the calibrate? Or is it more like you just mean technique wise, not able to just like find the most out of it? Okay. That should be us registered. We've just got 5 minutes to chat. Yeah, so have a look at your calibrate. So I'm on the load cell pedal. but I'm often going to about here, which is kind of like my iRacing muscle memory, which is like anything above this, and you are likely to lock up. Whereas I think I can probably go a little bit further down, but like if I go right to the end of the pedal, it hits 100. But obviously, really, you're probably in like I probably want to start somewhere here, and then as I'm slowing down, the brakes like gradually fade. Yeah, be curious. I can't remember what kit you were using. I'm on the load cell with the Thrustmaster. That only really worked properly for me once I made it work at a desk for a while, but it really started to like mess my back up because the seat wasn't supporting me properly. All right, 3 minutes. 4 minutes. Oh yeah, that's right. Because obviously, if you leave it hard down on the brakes, it will lock up and slide and spin. I can look at while we wait. Leaderboard. I don't want to look at this for too long. This is going to be like 205s. Oh. Okay, hold up. 202s. I knew there was a Pfeffer. I knew I met a Pfeffer before. Are they real 202s? I mean, not going to take it away from these drivers. Obviously, someone comes in, 3 drivers come in with no account yet and casually beat the average fast time of 205. Maybe, you know, this one's slightly closer. That's really interesting. There's no replays to go watch how they've done it, so I can't say how, why. Whereas I'm more in the belief that the 205s here are like the recognized, you know, fast time. Might be wrong. Still a bit laggy for me. I don't really want this for too long. I think it might be better to just have a slightly cleaner, simpler, flatter menu system. If that's what makes it lag, I don't. Because I can see like the red corner is like that's kind of dynamic. It keeps moving. I've noticed when you load the tracks, like the lighting effects have like an animation. Like I love that those things are there, but not at the expense of the thing just really slick and fast. Curious what impact that has or not. Could be wrong. All right, give us a non-crash semi-competitive lobby, please. Thank you very much. And now I know to hit the X key to go double speed and destroy the competition. I hope that doesn't do anything in online. Can you imagine the effect that would have? Race. All right. I'm going to count to like 10, 15 before I join. I am skeptical about a 202, but I have no idea what the limits are to, you know, I couldn't say whether that's sus or just fair play, well done. To me, that's such a chunk of time. And it's like, is there a part of the track you can get away with? Like, I don't know, if you turn on that double speed thing and start skipping bits, and the game doesn't have time to register the penalty, you know what I mean? There's probably some funny ways that you can achieve that. If it turns out 202s is just the pro pace, then rip. It's been fun. Thank you for getting us back up to nearly 15 subs now. Thank you. I do appreciate the channel's had a lot of time off the race. Also, thanks if you've stayed tuned in on YouTube. I run it in parallel nowadays. And I don't expect it to carry such a number of people, but no harm in having it there at the moment. All right, we found the practice session. And we just gotta really, really hope. I don't know any of these names yet. Hey, is that it? 11? Surely more people are gonna. I'm actually gonna wait on practice, and we'll just go in at quali. Just check the back. By the way, one stream I want to show you how I do the camera work on controllers. If you know what I'm talking about, the Nightbot link saying catch my new YouTube cinematic, that's a mini movie I tested out with custom cameras. You should join. You don't know what split you're gonna get though. I mean, I know what you mean. Like, there's room, but well, actually, there's more people now. But I mean, if the player base is as big as I think it is, the odds would be astounding. I actually haven't
Your
checked
exit is
how
clear.
much it
Watch the white
filters
line.
people by
Disengage
ability
limiter.
or not.
Sector 2 is now yellow. We think Taloso has gone off. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. Green flag, Sector 2. Yellow flag in Sector 1. Let's get some heat into these brakes.
Okay, crew chief, you need to just, you know, slow down. Yeah, I don't know how ability classes are paired up yet. I'll try and look after this race. I know that one of the first 2.4 hour races at the weekend of Le Mans, which we did one later in the day, they had a lot of splits and so many that the servers crashed. So the demand has been
Temps
good.
increasing. It's now 25 Celsius.
Check this out though. Can't do it on keyboard. On controller, you should see how good this is. If they fix the axes on controller, it could be stunning. I mean, holy crap, how cool is this? No, come back. Come back. Not
Leader has
finished.
just done a 208.36. Checkered flag, P11.
Ah, I ruined it. It's cool there, huh? Right. Oh, don't crash now. Am I going to lose another quali session? Oh, thank fuck.
That's the end of the session,
You
P11.
see how I don't trust the game at the moment? Like, I hope at some point I can just trust that it's not broken. Not broken. Struggling. 10 laps. Be 20 minutes. Yeah. No lock on that car, I always forget. We have a chance to start somewhere a little bit better off. I have no idea where I rank in this lobby. I don't know how to know before the end of the race. Maybe it's designed so that you don't know.
Pit exit is clear. Don't cross the line. We've got 6 minutes to set a lap. You've got cold brakes all round.
Alright, wish us luck, guys. This is going to be second race with fingers crossed. Pay attention. The quali session instead of me loading in late and having to start from the back. But, wow. I haven't had any practice on cold tyres, as you can tell. Because we don't have much time, I need to probably make this first lap count. I can't wait 2 laps to get the car like up and running. Actually a very short session for this length of track. I don't know if you get...
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes
I
left.
don't think there's going to be enough time for more than 1 lap. It's interesting. Yeah, there'll be 2. I'm doing stupid mental maths here. There'll at least be 2, maybe 3. It'll be very close, actually. It'll be very tight. Down to a couple of seconds. Probably not.
Okay, pit stop requested.
I did not request a pit stop. I think I'm stuck with that now.
Pit crew is ready. Acknowledged. Pit request cancelled.
Nothing to see. Well, there's a snatch. So on the downhill braking, I've got to be a little bit more gentle. Oh, I'm glad I've got another one. Less than good for my tyres, though. Oh, we're quite lucky to do that and get back on the road without a whack, though.
Left side, clear left.
Slightly more pressure now on the next one because if we invalidate it, we're going from the back.
The leader has just done 207.44.
I'm likely to be a second off that pace, but I'd like to go a bit quicker.
Clear right.
New fastest lap for racing at 207.04.
I think I'm just going to miss out on that one extra lap. It's really
2
good
minutes
to
go,
know.
2 minutes.
You need to go straight out of the garage, no delay, and you get an extra quality lap. Okay, we should make a good gain this lap if I can keep it clean.
Sector 1 is
Oh, he didn't want to stop. I wonder if I've taken the shine off the tyres with that accident. Yeah, this is by no means going to be my best lap. Grip level feels different. It could either be track temps or me ruining the tyres. Both. Yeah, a bit disappointed if I don't get this extra lap because I reckon I'm going to be nearly a second off my best. It'll be fine for the race.
The leader's just done a 206.90. The guy behind has just done a 209.52. That's the end of the session. P12.
Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Alright. I think that half-second mistake in that lap is going to cost me quite a lot of time. Positions-wise, anyway. I know I had a half-second on what I was doing. Minimum. Yeah, that would have just got us inside top 10. Sim is going to destroy me for this result, but, you know, we'll work with it. How many people got extra laps, I wonder? Because we're going to be waiting like 2 minutes. Or whether it cuts everyone off. Damn, it's going to think I should have qualified top half, I can tell you that. Wait, who's on a lap? Ah, we're going to go backwards here because of that mistake. Yeah, there's some people still on laps, look. Damn. Well worth going straight out of the box then. Well worth it. Anyone notice how many laps we did last race? My maths, it's about 9. I think my fuel level's okay. How many people? Hopefully nearly 20. 19. So we're in the top 2/3-ish. Not the worst. Just puts us in a bit of a spicy... What it does mean is I might be able to go forward in the race, but it's much harder to make that ground. Yeah. I think they should add 1 extra minute to quali. But hey, lesson learned. Next time I do it, I know. .2. Let's hope it's a safe race, because it's really fun if we can stay hooked into the... Stop. That puts me on edge every time when the car rolls back. At least from this position, we should be out of the chicane when we start. But the hairpin's going to be pretty special. That car jittering around. That's not good news. I hope. I hope when the grid resets, fixes. What is going on there? Like 2 cars fought for the same space. Oh, maybe 1 car just rolled back. I don't know. Right. What do you reckon? Can we sneak it into the top 10? It's going to be a big ask. Hope the guys behind are relaxed. It is a sprint race, so I can't really be surprised if they're going for it. Hope I'm putting our fuel in. Yeah, I should be alright. Here we go. P5, yes. I'll take a P5 if we have some carnage and I could just cruise through in a blaze of glory. Right. That looks like 1 freebie. Avoided that.
Sector 1 is clear.
Can't give you any more space. That was nervy.
Yellow flag.
On your left, clear left.
Tiny bit
Dude,
of
I'm still
air
here.
there. You probably won't even feel it. We can see Woody has crashed.
Clear left.
Nice one, Frankie. Good start.
Oh, I didn't realise my HUD thing was off.
15 minutes remaining. 15 minutes to go. Yellow flag. Sector 2. Sector 2 is clear. Woody has just retired from the race. Yellow flag. Watch out.
Didn't mean to send that, but it just happened. I had my braking point, like, I wasn't
Sector 2 is green.
pushing, but I think he just braked a tad earlier than me, and I had to commit.
Green flag. Sector 1.
Woof. Glad we controlled it, though. Oh, wow. Now we're going to wait and see if he comes back in the chicane, though. It's not over. Tyres are a little bit alive after all that.
Clear left.
He stops, I'll be impressed. Oh god, I don't know where he went. I don't know where he went. I just had to pray. I don't know if there was contact, but I just had to pray he didn't reappear because I was out of grip. He wouldn't get sight of him.
Ahead is, I can't pronounce the name, mate.
I can't pronounce the name. Oh, crew chief. I think you paid for.
Sector 2 is yellow.
Okay.
Looks like B2's off. Green flag, Sector 2.
Certainly some opportunities coming. It's always unnerving when the gravel goes up because it could just be a tyre down. Or it could be a car in the middle of the road. You see it should call yellows, but still. I need to clean up my lap. I keep getting distance to the guy behind and then little errors. Right. I think the two ahead we could stay with if I don't lose the rhythm. Light frame rate.
The leader has just done a 209.45.
Bit chunky. I'm not confident in that
Last lap
scale.
time was at 209.83.
Oh. Oh, the gravel just tore him off. He kept his foot
Yellow
down.
flag.
Okay, we have a good opportunity this race.
Sector 1 is now green.
Let's go. I do get a few drop frames.
The gap behind is now 0.9.
Come on, let's focus ahead then. Oh, I made a right mess of that. Come on.
Okay, Frankie, don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes. The gap in front
Need
is
4
now
and 5 to
1.4.
have the battle of their lives now to back everyone up. However, that could push me back to the guy who's made a mistake actually. He's gone.
The leader's just done a 207.43.
Look at that, I'm doing 8s nearly. Oh no, not quite. Take that back. Yeah, if 3 cars ahead can get wrapped up with each other, we might stand an outside shout of a high result. A little bit of battling. Seeing a bit of tire smoke, and I love how visual that is. It really tells you what's going on. Like, it tells you when people are pushing and when they're fighting and losing grip. Same with like the gravel kicking up. You know when people are going offline, maybe ruining their tires a little bit. Oi, 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 oi.
That's half distance.
Guys really pushing or struggling, one or the other. It's very hard to bridge a gap once the gap's there.
Chiappi is gaining on you. The gap is now 1.2 seconds.
Shut up. I think I need to be better on the brakes.
That's your quickest lap.
Problem is, I try and improve and I give up time. I can see there's time I'm losing at certain corners. Comes the fight I was talking about. And a little messy actually. This could go good or it could push us into the clutches of the cars behind.
Okay, Frankie, you're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 0.9.
Need to catch the nappy. Okay, we might just be onto this group. But it's the chain reaction further back. Like, the guys behind are making the same game. So this could get a bit spicy from all directions. Okay, that was better.
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
There's now like 6 cars in a line nearly. So nothing is safe yet. On the limit. Nice. Come on.
Hold your nerve. Make them do the work.
Guy behind is so late on the brakes. It's going to be quite scary if he gets an opportunity. Okay, now he's getting distracted. Good. I can look ahead.
Alright, Frankie, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
on.
Push now. The guy behind is catching.
It's really frustrating that the frame rate's bad through there because it's where I need the most control and like awareness of what's going on. And now it's Ren behind, so I don't think that's comforting. He seems like he's on the move. I could do with a position to take the pressure off. Be a spicy last couple of laps. Whoa. Too much.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Had to
Yellow
be,
flag.
didn't it? Had to be. Had to be the guy in front of
Flag
me.
sector 2. Okay, Frankie. You picked up a bit of aero damage.
Ah, someone else is fucking. Ah, what can I do? Someone else's mistake in a corner. I can't escape. Okay, we need to get this home. It's broken. It's very broken. Damn. Cursed. Absolutely cursed, I swear. Two guys who just. Such a random place to crash. Like, you shouldn't hit someone there. Like, you just should not hit someone in that corner. Like, there's no reason. Horrible mistake, and unfortunately we paid for it. Because if I'd slammed the brakes on, I would have just created the crash with the car behind me. The car's really broken. It's really not good. What a melon.
Last lap.
Really good race up until then though, right? And I get home damaged. We're about to find out how painful Eau Rouge is though. Oh, it's painful. It's basically trying to turn right a lot more than I want it to. Come on. We actually only lost one position somehow, I think. But we could have gained a hell of a lot otherwise. If we bring it home where we are, it's a result. I can't believe he made a mistake there. I think you could have chose any other corner on the track and there might have been a way out. But through this corner, you're at understeer central. Like, your car only wants to carry on in a straight line. And there wasn't really any avoiding. I'm actually pleasantly surprised with how little pressure I've got so far. The guys behind, so if I can keep it clean, we might get off light.
The gap behind is now 1.1 seconds.
I'm like mind boggled as to how they chose that corner to do that. I mean, it was looking dicey, but mind blowing. Okay, one more corner, come on. I have zero car confidence, I'm just trying not to push it too hard. I think we're fine. How am I ninth? Okay, 8th.
P8. Okay, that's the end. Good finish, mate. Well done. Okay, pit stop
Ooh.
requested.
Almost a 10 out of 10 race then. We did everything right until the collision. Ooh. Such a shame we can't replay that. Be fascinating to look at. I mean, I've got the stream obviously, but it doesn't really show you what happened ahead. So I think we missed out on a cheeky 7th or a 6th there. I think I could have got one of those guys before the end. I was lining up for a move. Like, you saw me the lap before, I thought about the move, but I didn't quite trust the chicane. Frame rate there. Gonna have a look at the damage. At least I've got a good safety rating, so stuff like that doesn't, like, long term it doesn't matter. Hey. Okay, I'm gonna knock YouTube on the head once these results are done. I think that's gone quiet these days, so it was P-Steveable. It would have been a proud P-Steve, I tell you that. I could really, like, at distance, I could see that P5, but like maybe it wasn't such a joke of a position. But yeah, it was. Where did we come from? Like 13th or something? I guess we'll find out. Five positions, yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Only 1.4%. What do you have to do in this sim to, like, you just have to win? Expected 17th, qualified 13th. Negative for qualifying in the bottom half still. Expected you to finish 17th, actual 8th. You finished in the top half. There's no gain. Or is that a good gain? Is 2% a good gain? I need to be a quali master and just get top 3s, top 4s all the time. For the rank to even... If I was expected to finish 17th and I finish 8th, you'd expect a bit more of a, like, yeah, well done. You outdid yourself. We still gain a lot of safety. I personally don't love the quali expectation because quali, you could 1/10 of the second can be 5 to 10 places close lobby. I don't see why that counts for it. I think it should be expected versus reality. Fuck whether it's the bottom half or not. I think finishes should be like positions gained should come into account. 2 races in a row, I have made massive... I've made like minimum 5 places each race for not crashing. So I'd have hoped for a bit more feedback from the game than that. I don't know. I mean, according to that lobby, I was one of the bottom drivers. So where's the... I don't know what a full bar equates to, but increase of 1.4%, like... Should I be happy with that? I don't know. I mean, let's look at event history. Early race when I was, say, 4th? Wait. Or 3rd, look. So this is a different race. By the way, I'm going to cut YouTube now. Thank you for tuning in on that when you... Because pretty much called it a night. So there we go. Thank you. You in another.